Darth Sidious did not want to go into politics and went into lawn care and is known as Darth Snipius. Man, can he redo your lawn, like totally reshape the backyard, moving boulders in and out, digs a pond like that. Allow me to demonstrate the power of this fully operational weed whacker. Ha 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 ha! I was digging in the forest one day and found some gold. I was excited to go home and tell my wife. And then I remembered why I was digging the hole. Oh my God. Oh man, that is good. That was awesome. That was funny, CC. What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? I mean, I'm no mad scientist like a certain friend of the stream, but I'll hazard a guess. Is this a joke? I'm excited if it's a joke. What is the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? Oh, you know the answer. Are you checking to see if I know the answer? Oh, my Lord. But you can certainly hear a hormone. Whoa! Oh, my God. I picked a completely random spot on the moon to land. This was completely procedurally generated. And Harun Scripture number 9. Oh, look at this. So this is another skill book that you can find. This is completely random. So there was a rumor saying that you couldn't find these books in anything that was procedurally generated. That they were only probably going to be found inside things that had been sort of programmed by Bethesda. So I think this debunks that mean, or we're super lucky. One or the other. Either way, I'll take it. Sir, it's registering a hostile in this area somewhere. We are absolutely going to go looking for it. Oh my God! What the fuck? Shit, the fucking bird jumped down on me. What was that? What was that? I don't even know. Gang, how you doing? Welcome in. You got me, you got the WP, and it is the Whiskers and Whiskey Show for Tuesday. Hello, hello. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Rageltus and Sean. Sean, I think, got first in tonight. Congratulations. Bragging rights for Sean. Rageltus also, hello, hello. Iceman Fett, welcome in.
Give it up for the one and only, the tech wizard of the Pacific Northwest. There he is. Sean 08.
Brock, welcome in. Thank you, Sean. How you doing? How's who is it that has the winning, or no, the closest to now? 66.02 is the closest that we've ever had to a win. Was that Regeltus? Who was that yesterday? It was somebody. God. Was it you, Regeltus? Nice. I'm writing that down right now. Writing it down. Sean had a little mini stroke there. Geltis 66.02. That is so close to the win. I know, right? You were on the other side of it, though. You were 55.97, I think. No, you could get 66.01, technically.
The master of dark sarcasm.
Yes.
Voodoo has arrived.
How you doing, Voodoo? It's good to see you, man. So I'm sorry, but there's 66.01 could beat it without winning Regeltas, but man, that's close. Did that hurt when you did it? And when you got the 66.02? If you're wondering, folks, if you're in the chat here and you're wondering what is this all about, of course, we're exclamation drop. You get a perfect 66.00. You can win something from the merch store, a vessel, a drinking vessel of some sort, perhaps something similar to the Whiskers and Whiskey rocks glass. That would be how you would do that. Also, coffee mugs are available and stuff. So, just the way WhiskeyBot says. The target calls, type exclamation drop, a true 66 earns merch. Precision is survival. Goodly. It will only feel that much sweeter to get the flat 66. That's how we should describe it too. It is a flat 66. Hey, Steel Iron, how you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you, mate. Welcome. I'm hoping you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good day. It is Tuesday. It is happy hour. On Tuesdays, happy hour, we generally talk about pop culture, nerd culture stuff. What are the books we're reading? What are the movies we're seeing? Is there something on the horizon that you're looking forward to? Or games, comics, that kind of stuff? That's the kind of discussion we're going to have today. We are getting into Dune Awakening. Let me just say this. Right now, a big drop for Dune Awakening and some really slick a really slick event coming up this weekend. So first of all, you've got the DLC and the paid DLC and the free content, I guess, dropped today for Dune Awakening. If you're not playing the game, I think you should, because I'm having a ton of fun playing it. And I do not even like survival games. I'm not a big fan of like survival games. This ain't that. I feel like this ain't that. I can very happily cruise around and fight some bad guys, and I mean, it doesn't even really feel grindy. So let me say that. Secondly, starting September 11th, which is Thursday, somewhere around noon Eastern time, you are going to have an opportunity to play the game completely for free, unrestricted. You're not restricted to any section of the map or anything like that. Apparently, you can play the whole game. You'll be able to play that for the entire weekend. And the game is going to be on sale on Steam for 20% off, which is pretty dope. So go check that out. There's going to be I think there's a link that comes up in one of the timers to the Steam page that will give you the and drops and Twitch drops starting on September 11th. Did I think that the Twitch drops were going to start today? Yes, I did. That's why we're streaming this today. But I'm not rearranging the schedule again. Dunecraft, I think, is what it is. Yeah. It's a base building game disguised as a survival game. I almost think it's not even that, man. It's like there's a little bit of RPG to it. The lore and the story is deep. It's amazing.
Crowd goes wild. Just resubscribe.
Stronger. Faster.
But I will crack
Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Crowd goes wild.
Bring it on, folks. Let's get that hype up in the chat. Get some love and cheers going out for Kraut Goes Wild. 18 months, my friend. Thank you so much for that support. I truly, truly appreciate that. Welcome back to the Strike Force, my friend. Enjoy your Tier 1 emotes. Use them wherever you go and let everybody know you're a member of the Strike Force. Access granted once again to the delicious discounts in the merch store, as well as the Tangia widget. You get the subscriber-only commands and the sweet, sweet taste of ad-free viewing for an entire month. What is the Kraut? With time flies with bugs, bots, squids, and sandworms on your heels. So true. Kraut, can you give us a flavor of the day that we can apply to anybody else who subscribes, and if we should be so lucky? Crystal Dragon, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Wandering Gamer, hello. It be good. It be darn good. How it be with you? Let me tell you how let me tell you, cherry yogurt flavored ad-free viewing for an entire month. That is pretty dope. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that and pin it. Will we take that and pin it? Are you diving, Wondering Gamer? How are the dives going? Okay. Doing well, having myself a pretty chill night working on the new seasons for Division 2. Nice. The gaming in general is coming out in force. Fresh cherries in Icelandic yogurt is the bomb. You know, funny you should mention that. B this morning. Nope. This morning. Nope. Lunch. I had yogurt with blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries in some Icelandic yogurt, and it is the bomb. That was really delicious. I haven't tried fresh cherries, but. To any of these and reap the rewards between August. There you go. Yeah, it was really, really, really good. I was really impressed. I'm trying to, I'm taking another stab at it, guys. I'm trying to take another stab at it and eat healthy. This is not your normal caffeinated beverage. This is like a lemon green tea kind of thing. So it's supposedly better for you. I am doing it for me. And you know, like debating if do I want to be around for another 20 years? And so if I do, then I want those to be healthy years, or be around for another 10 years and then die an agonizing death. So we'll give the health thing a try and see how it goes. The DLC and the content upgrade dropped today. So Chapter 2, continuing on the main storyline, which I haven't finished in this game. I haven't finished the main storyline in the game. You know why? There's too much stuff to do in the game. I couldn't just power through. I cannot stay focused long enough. That's good. Which is a testament to the game, in my opinion. There are lots of games that I've tried on this stream over the last 5 years, and I have started them and never gone back. Dead Island is Dead Island 2, I think, was one of them. Nice enough game. Didn't really float my boat. I think it would be fun with other folks, but playing it solo, not interested that much. And I never cared about the base building in Fallout 76. So this is really the first time that I've spent some time trying to build a base. B says, 11 months ago I had a really bad blood test and decided I wanted to live to be older than 40. Oh my gosh, B, so good for you. Holy smokes. That's awesome, boy. Yeah, this is partly why is for the first time in my life, I've had because I can go to the doctor fairly regularly because I haven't had to because I've been pretty healthy. Nice, Sean. Congratulations. Holy smokes, good for you. I've lost 3 pounds. But it was a not great blood workup and then series of tests and stuff that have made me say, well, then we better. I just can't I can't do the exercise thing. I feel like I'm still too busy during the day. I haven't found the way to do the exercise bit, but I mean, baby steps, right? I feel like I cheated, but as long as I keep it off, that's what matters. It does, yes. How it's your fucking journey, man. It's your life. However you do it for yourself. B said it. Do it for yourself, and then everybody else will just fucking suck it. So that's that. I'm the worst. I'm not good at this whole sponsorship thing because I keep going off on tangents. I've not actually had one bit. I lost it all by reducing my caloric intake. Yep. Only one meal a day. What do they call that? There's a thing. There's like a method where you eat only within a certain window of the day, and the rest of that time you don't eat. And but you eat your daily caloric intake during that window. Intermittent fasting. Thank you. Yeah. Eating less for the most part. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. And being very strict with what we buy at the grocery store. I mean, let's admit, ice cream sandwiches. Hello. Can we just all admit that ice cream sandwiches are some of the most delicious things in the world? Right as you press that, God bless you, Luna. Nice. Crystal Dragon says, the new mechanic for this season will in general, because it's not really living in it. This is your Division 2 you're talking about, right? Enemy factions have made a pact together, and now we face them as a group with a revenge mechanic. They have a meter that builds as we take action against them. I feel like there's another... there's a couple other games that do that kind of thing, which is amazing. Yeah, I like that. I like this sort of reactive mechanic in games. That means that it matters. Cyberpunk 2077 has that. If you are more active in one gang's territory, they will start to target you more often. You'll have more random encounters, more violent random encounters while you're in that section of town. So yeah, I think that's amazing. I think it's really, really amazing. They've unlocked a bunch of for Dune 2, Dune Awakening. Yeah, it does for sure, CD. Yeah, absolutely. Dune Awakening, they have unlocked a bunch of quality of life stuff. Not only are there new with this update, which, by the way, the DLC is like $12, $13 US. That's nothing. You can buy the base game for 20% off starting this weekend, and then and the DLC is only like $12 or $13, which is pretty reasonable, I think, for a DLC. I feel like a lot of DLCs come in at the 25 US mark, so that's pretty good. And you've got a free weekend this weekend to if you want to just fart around. And if you come onto the same server that we are on, based on the Discord, you will see there's a chat group for Dune Awakening, and the pinned comment there tells you what sietch we are in. We're on Odin server, sietch Shakaruta. Yeah, that's good. I know Don Paulion's been asking me if I want to get into Division 2, and I did play the beta for it. Well, whatever, however many years ago now, and thought it was okay. But back then, I was not really. I was trying to solo it, and it was a little tough to solo. So it would be, I think, a lot of fun in a group. It's one of those games, I think, that does better if you're in a group, for sure. Space Marine 2 has its 1-year anniversary this weekend. I'm celebrating it with Rental Penguin. Join us on Saturday. He's been a Warhammer 40K guy forever, so he's got all the lore, and he's going to be able to answer all the questions that I have. So we're kind of looking forward to that, and that will be a sponsored stream as well. So nice, and that's just because there's so many stuff. Division 2 is having an event. We've got Helldivers just having had their big event. Goodness gracious. How far away is Division 3, do you think, Crystal Dragon? Let's talk a little bit about that, too, because crossplay amongst consoles and PCs, and even with the Helldivers bringing in the Xbox players to now have crossplay between all three of those modalities is pretty amazing. Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing. And there's a couple of games I think that do that, that have that kind of crossplay thing, but they should all have it now. I mean, it shouldn't be, it's only better. It only promotes the game more to have that kind of crossplay. It should be built in my opinion. What games are on the horizon for you guys? Do you think that you are going to enjoy? I mean, Helldivers is newly infused me with energy, and Dune Awakening. Like, these are the two games that I'm probably going to be mostly. I haven't even finished Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I've had that for a long time, but I haven't finished that game yet because it's so many good games. I will occasionally play it for like an afternoon or something like that. The Expanse games, that's the one based on the books and the show. That's a great universe to be in as well. I don't know about Jump Space. I'm not familiar with Jump Space. All the Ubisoft games seem to use their crossplay system now with Ubisoft Connect, so I can't see Div 3 not being linked into that for sure. Yeah. I don't think that the Assassin's Creed universe, I feel like there was one that was a multiplayer kind of, they dipped their toe into it. I don't think they'll probably ever, I mean, never say never, but I don't think that would be a wonderful universe to be in. But I don't know how they could work that. They would have to, if they couldn't do it right, it would be pretty cheesy, you know? Oh, delicious. We will be jumping into. Here's my plan for tonight for Dune 2. I'm not sure if Kraut and Voodoo are usually kind of more or less. We're all on the same sietch and server, so we're trying. Those are the guys we've been playing with the most. Again, I invite you all, particularly this weekend, to give it a shot. No. Okay, good. Yeah. Have you guys both got the DLC, Voodoo? I thought maybe we would do that tonight. We would, all three of us, take a run at the DLC. The other thing is, I've been running around grabbing new contracts. Almost a double giggity, I know. Can you imagine the level of giggity in the stream if you actually landed for the 69.69? I feel like we should have that to be a thing too. Promised I would fix his Thopter, so you've been doing that since you've been on? Okay. Yeah, I grabbed, I'm all set now. Vehicles aren't all Mark V. Not all of the parts are Mark V, but we're getting there. So I'm set for vehicles now. Thank you so much to Voodoo for providing the access to some of the advanced stuff, making that possible. There is a you can move really quick. I feel like you can move really quickly in the game. It doesn't feel like you can until you start to, and then the game seems very small when you get into Dune and you're just sort of running around. If you've seen some of the early streams, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then when you get your first sand bike, and you can get to places faster, there's a little less tension as you're crossing the open sand and you're afraid that you might get the worm might come and get you. that is reduced a little bit. And then the world becomes a little bit bigger, and the distances are a little further. And Voodoo really, really helped out because he was a more advanced player, was able to cobble together and allow us to use his more advanced vehicles, which then kind of shrinks and expands the world at the same time. Suddenly, the worm is less of an issue, but sandstorms are more of an issue. It's pretty interesting. It's a very good game, and there is at any point you're not 100% safe. I mean, you can play it 100% safe, but you're not actually. You know what? You're not 100% safe. You can at any time, and I am living proof of that. Lose everything that you've got on you if the sandworm eats you. You're done. And that's exactly what happened to me. I had a brand new helicopter, and my gear was all solid. I was good armor and everything like that. And I did not take off in time, and the worm ate me, and I lost everything and had to rebuild. And that is part of the game. And so it's real. So you can try and play it really safe and do very well in the game, but ultimately you're going to try and do something, and there's the possibility. It's pretty fun. Very the sandworms, man, are a threat always. So it's cool. So we've got a new vehicle coming out with this content update. We've got new contracts. There's a new storyline that continues the main storyline, and then there's the DLC, which drops and which has its own storyline. We're going to jump into that tonight. Whew. Steel Iron, you just DoorDashed some McDonald's. So here, Sean and What Is This Bee and I are talking about how we're trying to live better and eat better, and you fucking DoorDashed to McDonald's. You are a legend, sir. What did you get from McDonald's? Tell me, so I can live vicariously through you. They have these new wraps. I don't know if you guys have got these in the States. There's and by the way, the menu changes drastically to regions. So I had never had up here. You can get their breakfast. You can get it in a wrap, or you can get it on an English muffin. In the southern states, you can get that on a biscuit, sausage on a biscuit. You can't get that in Canada. I don't know if you can get it everywhere in the States, but you can't get it in Canada. There's no biscuits and breakfast up here. 20-piece chicken nuggies, large fry, large Coke, sweet and sour sauce. Good for you. You know what? That sounds delicious. That sounds absolutely delicious. McDonald's fries are good fries, man. I mean, particularly if they're fresh. But even when they're not, they're good. Taco Bell, my absolute favorite fast foods. There's hardly any Taco Bells left in my town. What are you having for Taco Bell? I would eat. I just love their just a plain hard taco, maybe a deluxe hard taco. That's all I'll have 3 or 4 of those. Because you used to be able to, on Sundays, I don't know if it's probably not the same thing anymore, but we used to be able to, they were like 50 cents on Sundays. And we would go in and order, my friends and I, when we were sort of in high school, just out of high school, we would order like 40 tacos. We would call them ahead of time and let them know. We weren't complete dicks about it. And we would order 40. This is between like me and like 3 other guys. And we would take them all back to one guy's place. And on the kitchen table and just lay out 40 tacos, handfuls of sauce, boom. Delicious. I could eat those tacos all day long. I just absolutely love Taco Bell tacos and stuff. Grilled cheese burrito, delicious. Get 4, then split them 2 and 2 for later. Brilliant. Save the other 2 for after that. I love it. Yep. You're getting tired of eating pizza for the 3rd week in your row from your university's dining hall. What is your dining hall food options like, Steel Iron? It was a huge thing in England. I have no idea. I didn't go to university in Canada here. I went to college. The cafeterias in my college when I went was very much still like a high school. Burgers and stuff like that. We never ate in the student union building. In England, it was a huge thing. The school lunches, because they were so crap before, they are, I think, better now. I'm not sure. According to Jamie Oliver, they're better now. He was one of the guys that sort of spearheaded this movement to make a healthier option available for kids at school. Some of them, that's their only meal, is the one they're getting at school. Because, I mean, in sort of economically depressed areas, kids are going to school without breakfast. Your local high school lets the kids leave campus for lunch, so when I go to get lunch, it can be a madhouse. Yeah. I think most of the high schools in my town allow that. I think maybe some of the private ones don't allow you off campus, but certainly when I was in high school, and yes, exactly. The local there's a Costco near-ish one of the high schools in town, and that their food court at the Costco is insane at lunch because all the kids go there for the $1 fucking hot dog, $1.50 hot dog and a drink, or like a really cheap pizza. Like, it's crazy. It's madness. It's every week. This week it was wings, Chinese food, and salad, and then pizza is 24/7. Yeah. Yeah, so if wings, Chinese food is pretty good. I like a Chinese food. Costco dog and Coke for $1.50, right? That's the way to go, man. When I was in high school, only seniors could, and then my senior year it was removed. Oh, really? Oh man, we drove off property. We went to Taco Bell for lunch. Oh no. We went to Taco Bell. We were the high school where I was pretty close to downtown, which at the time was a thriving downtown. It's pretty dead now, as I think most urban is. But once a couple of buddies got their driver's license, we were gone. Lunchtime hit, and if we all had the same lunch period, we were gone to Taco Bell. Done. Without question. Mostly had to do with lunch period I had and what teacher you had. Yeah. Our cafeteria was pretty mainstream. I mean, it was fried foods, flat top grill kind of thing, hamburgers, fries, chicken fingers, I guess. I didn't eat. I brought lunch from home for the first couple of years, I think, and then stopped it and just would buy like a hamburger or something like that. You grew up in Toronto, and we were allowed to leave for lunch from the 7th grade. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, my public school, which was K to 8, everybody, you could leave anytime. You could leave during the day. I mean, that was in the 70s, though, guys. So, it was a different time. You're in a food desert, so that wouldn't have worked for her. Oh, yeah. I miss the old mom and pop diners becoming a thing of the past. A little bit, yeah. You gotta You got to go out of your way to find them, Voodoo, for sure. CD says, my high school has a Taco Bell right across the street. Basically, the whole school was allowed to eat lunch at because it was so close. The school could still monitor our lunch period. I honestly think our schools did not fucking care. There was no, I don't even remember any security. Well, when I was going to high school, there was no security. I think later on they added a security guard just to the parking lot, so only students could eat, or only students and only students and teachers could park in the parking lot, but because they're close to downtown, right? I think that was, but honestly, I think that was the only thing. Yeah, that's I imagine it's a lot different now. I know, but I still know, like, there's a high school that's not too far from where I live, like maybe 4 or 5 blocks, and the sort of little strip mall. It's got a Jamaican place in it. There's a pizza place. There's a Subway, like that kind of stuff. And the kids all come to that area, right? And they hit up the dollar stores and stuff like that for crap food. I don't even know if I assume food is available there. I assume kids still take food for lunch. We didn't. The only place you eat is Dairy Queen and your dad's bar. Wow, nice. I'm not gonna lie, Dairy Queen's got some great food. Like, don't just go there for the ice cream. Dairy Queen burgers, hot dogs, and chicken are good, in my estimation. And Dad had a bar. Oh, I spent so much time in bars. No, I did, but I was working. Usually fix their own and take with them voodoo. That's good. I mean, honestly, that's the best way to go. I think that's the best way to go. Bring your own food, but my mom, I mean, when we were fixing, it's easier if they fix their own. Do it. Also, great lessons for them in terms of, life lessons. Fixing their own food is getting to know their way around the refrigerator and the stove and stuff. That's the way to go. We had sandwiches. That was it. Like, that was all we ever took. There was no sandwich that was wrapped in saran wrap and brown bag. And I have a sandwich or two. We lived close to the public school, the K-8. We lived pretty close, so we went home for lunch every day. And then and my mom lived, my mom and dad were separated. My mom lived close enough to the house for her work that she could drive home, so that we all had lunch together. And then we went back. But it was, I mean, when we started going to high school, it was much further away, and like grade 9 kind of thing. It was lunch, it was sandwiches. That's all we got. Now kids take full on fucking meals. It's like Breakfast Club. It's like the Claire in the Breakfast Club, where they're just bringing sushi and the whole bit. It's crazy. Pasta and the whole, it's crazy. It's not, but as a parent, I don't want to make that for you. You know what I want? I want to make you a sandwich. I want you to enjoy a delicious sandwich that I will make. I'll make you a Dagwood sandwich with 2 different types of meats and lettuce and a variety of condiments that will be on it, and cheeses. That's what you're, I mean, it's going to be a gourmet sandwich. That's going to be a sandwich. Let's fire up some Dune Awakening and jump in to see what yeah, when I was taking lunch to work before I got tired. Well, once I started making enough money at my corporate job, I was buying lunch downtown, which was a terrible idea. But for a while, I was bringing my own lunch, and that's the kind of sandwich that I would bring. I would bring sandwiches for myself. I'm fine with that, but I'm not talking like a couple of pieces of bologna on 2 pieces of white bread. I'm talking 2, 3 different meats. Probably not multiple layers, but lettuce, tomatoes on there, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, salt, little pepper. And I'm a happy guy. And maybe 2 of them, because I might not. I'll only eat 1, but I'll keep 1 for later, because with the job that I had, you never knew when you were going to get your next meal, kind of thing. You could be working a long time. The shifts could spiral. Woo-wee! All right, we're loading up. Checking those shaders. Yeah. I had a huge salad. So my dinner tonight was salad. I had cooked some chicken breasts a few days ago. So cooked multiple chicken breasts. So I had there's always some cooked chicken available. And then made a giant salad with tomatoes, celery, cucumbers, lettuce, about a half a chicken breast, some kiwi, feta cheese, and Thousand Island dressing, because we're just trying to use it up. And oh my god, so good. I mean, I'm big fucking salad. I mean, it's vegetables, right? There's no calories. There's 0 calories in salad. Everybody knows this. It's all in the dressing. And you know what? Feta cheese is slightly less. Make them fresh every day. Make them fresh every day. We'll take a head of romaine and chop the end off, quarter it, or halve it, turn it, halve it, and then chop all that up. And half of that goes for my sweetheart, and half of that goes for me. And then take a cucumber, half it, half and half. Like, it's a big fucking salad, but that's because I ate too much. So part of the thing is the eating has to take some time. Otherwise, I will be getting up and going into the fridge for something else. That's just me. That's the fucking bullshit thing that I have with food. Calories are made up. Well, calories are calories.
Because of the Sardaukar,